Hey, I'm Trawler Specialist Mark Pittman with Bluewater Cruising Boats, and today I'm on a very special, a brand new American Tug 362. This is a really neat boat. It's a brand new model from the Katie Krogan Yacht Group. We're looking forward to taking you guys on a tour of the boat, showing you the layout and see if this is something you'd like to see yourself on in the future. So we're gonna start the tour back here in the cockpit of the boat, but first I'm gonna run you through some brief specs. So the American Tug 362 is an overall length of 36 feet, 6 inches. She's got a beam of 13 feet, 3 inches, draft of just over 3.5 feet, and a single 320 horsepower Volvo engine. She cruises in between 14 and 17 knots, which is quite impressive for a boat of this size and its weight, and just is super comfortable and fuel efficient. She has 230 gallons of fuel on board and 120 gallons. Let's step on the cockpit here and we'll show you the rest of what's underneath here, especially the lazarette and other seating options throughout. So one of the first things you'll notice here in the cockpit of the 362 is going to be this incredibly robust custom dinghy davit. Now this is affixed to the swim platform and finished up to secure at the transom. Beautiful Dyneema line here to secure everything. Dyneema is a far superior product in my opinion to steel cables. It doesn't rust, it's lightweight, it's even stronger, but you got to keep it protected from the sun. That's why they've got the winch mount down here underneath the steel plate to help protect some of it, which also comes with a custom canvas cover. The lazarette is down here below. Which again gives you access to the stern thruster, your rudder, and also various other storage options. Drains with gutters built into the back to help expel water very quickly. Here's the controls for the winch for the davit there, so you're up and down. Port side, we got a ladder going up top to the boat deck where you've got access to your solar panels and other equipment storage if you need to, whatever you have up there. You got lawn chairs or a shade, just a great spot to hang out. This is a full wide body boat, so it doesn't necessarily have full walk around sides, but there is about an 8 or 9 inch lip that allows you to grab onto these rails up overhead and shuffle down the sides if you need to. We're gonna walk into the salon here, which also doubles as the galley. Guys, again, with the beam of this boat, 13 feet, 3 inches, and it being all the way, the sides of the house being all the way out, look at the volume in here. You got a 3-burner, force 10 propane stove, nice Corian countertops, a double basin stainless steel sink with a beautiful chrome faucet, folding out wing table, which is great, and it's not bolted down, but they do have a very heavy base on there to keep it from flipping over. But the reason why they don't have it bolted down, so you can shuffle it over to the side, and this bunk here rolls out into a double bed. Great for when you have additional guests on board. Speaking of additional guests, the 362 was actually evolved from the 365. The other owners and buyers, they wanted a way to maintain the 36-foot American Tug platform while also getting a second stateroom. So how they did that was they made some sacrifices to the fuel capacity, but they did add a second stateroom to the boat, which we'll show you here in a little bit. Moving up to the pilot house of the boat. You've got a nice helm chair here, wrapped in black leather, Volvo Penta electronic controls, stainless steel steering wheel, just a really, really nice array. Everything is simple here. You got the Blue Sea systems for your switching, just basic, easy to access. It's not confusing. I love this. This door here pulls down and slides back so that you can access the bow and get additional ventilation. One thing that I saw earlier that I really appreciated, that I don't think I've seen too often, but right here, just behind the helm seat, is your fire extinguisher. Now, if for whatever reason the automatic deployment does not work, this is your manual. You pull the pin, yank it up, and the fire suppression will go off. I love that.Moving over here to the port side of the boat, here's going to be a bench seat for your guests. Beautiful leather gray materials. Got the dark wood here with the black tops. The reason why the tops are black is to prevent glare and to cut down on other glare to make sure you have good visibility while you're cruising. I love it. The overheads here are wrapped in soft leather, but while just underneath the front is polished gel coat. Coming down into the staterooms, the living quarters of the boat, You got your VIP master here. This is a queen size bed, double hanging lockers, air conditioned suite. You got the overhead hatch here, opening port lights, port and starboard. Here is that second stateroom. So it is kind of pushed back a little bit, but you know what? When you're on a boat, you're cruising, are you really worried about where you're sleeping? No, because you're spending all your time outside swimming, diving, and checking out the fish and the dolphins as they cruise by. But nonetheless, that is a great spot to duck in if you got additional company on board. The head on these boats is, there's only one head, but it is just fantastic. You've got a great toilet right here. It's nestled up against the corner, plenty of room, a full shower with glass doors. You're not cramped at all. Stainless steel, single basin sink, medicine cabinet with great mirror, LED overhead lighting, just a lot of really great features. Katie Krogan really goes out of the way to help design this boat. Understandably, it is an American Tug. However, it's from the Katie Krogan group now, and they're just really making extra attention to detail to bring you some of the best boats on the market. All right, here we are in the engine bay of the American Tug 362. We got the Volvo Penta engine. This is a single screw engine. Now, most Volvos you're going to see are coming with the IPS drives. This is actually a straight shaft driven drive. I love it. Way prefer that. You got an oil change system here, wash down pumps for your seawater, hydraulic pumps. It's a 36-foot boat. This is a semi-displacement hull, but I think that you get a lot more room in this boat still. Just the engine room is a great layout. Raycor filters, lots of lighting through here. Your built-in fiberglass mufflers. I can't say enough about the engine room of the American Tug 362. All right, here we are on the bow of the American Tug 362. You got your low friends Tigress windlass with the Bluewater claw anchor, galvanized chain, I love it. Storage under here. Now, a lot of people will set up bunks and they'll order some custom upholstery and padding and stuff to set up some bow cushions. I love that idea. I think it's fantastic. Additional storage here. What you're mostly going to store up here is going to be some lines, some shore power cords, some various other, maybe some cleaning chemicals, but an excellent spot for that. We'll lock that back up. Opening hatch. Now, moving up to the top of the house here, you've got a huge solar panel. I don't know the specific wattage of this one, but it looks like it's doing the job plenty well. Radar, a Garmin radar up there on the masthead. And yeah, that's pretty much it up here on the bow of the American Tug 362. Thank you guys for following along today as we give you the tour of the American Tug 362. You're probably not going to see too many of these on the brokerage market, at least in the short term, but give it a couple years to start to see them. If you like the layout and you think you can see yourself in there, give us a call. We'd love to hear from you and help you get in one of these.